My father's house. I can't see a thing. What's under here? Let's see what's written on it. If you seek the way to the music of the spheres, move 3 times to the right towards the sun god, then twice to the left, honoring his emissary, the moon. Finally, once more to the right, to avoid the darkness of the night. Thus will you come upon the path which leads to the sacred site of eternal day. When sunseers start raving. You ever seen this document?
Some drawings, a short poem. The handwriting is that of Rilsadar. I'd know it anywhere.
You don't know anything else that might help me?
Sorry, my young friend. I don't know what else to tell you.
Move 3 times to the right towards the sun god, then twice to the left, honoring his emissary, the moon. Finally, once more to the right, to avoid the darkness of the night. It's opening. Nothing's happening. You don't know anything else that might help me? Do you know what this is?
That is what Rilsadar called the key to the music of the spheres. Although I have never heard music of that kind in the temple. In fact, the great trumpets have been silent for a long time now. Before, there were many keys to music like this one. But the others disappeared some time ago. Stolen, certain people claim. Only Rilsadar's remained, and so he entrusted it to safekeeping here.
You don't know anything else that might... What is this disc?
Magnificent, isn't it? It's a relic from before. From that glorious era when our world basked in radiant light. Keep it. I hope it will bring you good luck.
Sun God, bless me with your rays. Sun God, bless me with your rays. Light be with you, provider woman.
Light be with ya. Doesn't look like you're very popular in the upper city. Do tell me the Guardians of Fire have blocked off the platform because of you.
No. That's got nothing to do with me. My name is Arkan. I'm a friend of Danry's the Scavenger.
All right. All right. What do you want, Arkan? If you're hungry, we can barter for some victuals.
Can you tell me more about this place?
What do you want to know? This is the lower city you're in. It's full of scavengers and providers who don't have time to jaw with the likes of you. If you don't want to barter, there ain't much I can do for you.
Barter?
Yes. So what do you want to swap? And I'll see what I can trade for it.
Listen, I'm not here to barter.
In that case, I can't do much for you.
Listen, I'm not... What would you give me for this flask?
Not bad. I'll swap a slice of salted meat for it.
Okay. Thanks. Light be with you, Scavenger.
Have you lost your way, man? You've come to the right place. Welcome to Scavengerland.
My name is Arkan, friend of the Scavengers.
That's more like it. First off, you're not much to look at. And if your name was Arkan, Butcher of the Scavengers, I'd be a tad worried.
I look like this because I'm suffering from a disease. But don't worry, I wish you no harm.
Well, if you're sick, you should try seeing a healer in the upper city.
The upper city's too hot for me right now. The Guardians of Fire are after me.
The Guardians of Fire? Don't tell me you're afraid of those pansies.
No, but I don't want to get into a fight with them right now. As for the healers, I don't think they'd help me either. I have to find the cure myself if I want to get well again. You know someone around here who can help me?
Around here, if you're up to your neck in really deep shit, your best bet is Armal Sadak. But, I don't think he'll help you.
Why?
Let's just say your underwear is not the right color, if you get my drift.
Armal Sadak, where can I find him?
Forget it. If you're lucky, the best they'll do for you is put you out of your misery.
Listen, I'm serious. I want to meet this Armal Sadak. It's a matter of life and death.
Armal Sadak lives in the wreck, not far from here. It's an old boat they repaired. But if you want to make it past the bouncers, you'll need an introduction.
From who? Danry's?
No. Delia. She's the dancer at the nightclub. The boss, Mauer, don't say much. But she knows Armal Sadak. If she swallows your story, maybe she'll help you. But, looking at your face, I won't make any promises.
Can you tell me any more?
Time to fly solo, your ugliness. So, Maor?
Great show, Delia, like usual. Almar Sadak and his men must be spellbound.
Good. I'm going to my dressing room. I'm tired.
Hi. Maor, right? Nice show.
Huh? What do you want?
I'm Arkin, friend of the Scavengers. I've got some problems with the Guardians of Fire, and could use a little help.
I see. But you won't have any luck here. No, there's a flask of Storl on the table. Help yourself, it's on the house.
If you can't help me, who can?
I suppose you're not going to turn yourself in to the Guardians of Fire. If you got nothing to lose, you could always go see Armal Sadak. But whatever you do, don't mess with the Conchalites. That's just asking for trouble.
Couldn't you tell me just a little bit more?
Sorry, I'm fresh out of advice.
Are you sure you don't have anything else to tell me?
I'm sure. Look, if it's small talk, you'll have to just go see Delia.
Roast bird. Very tempting.
Who are you? What do you want?
Fear not. I'm not here to hurt you.
So what do you want?
Whoa, calm down. My name is Arkin. I'm a friend of the Scavengers. I know I look like the devil himself, but believe me, I won't hurt you. Don't be afraid, okay?
Okay. But if you come near me, I'll call Maor.
I saw your number. It was really good.
Thank you. You're sweet. Listen, what do you want from me?
I need your help. The Guardians of Fire are after me. Can you help me?
Around here, if you need a favor, go see Armal Sadak.
Armal Sadak?
Sure. He's the chief scavenger in the lower city. Everyone around here owes him something. If there's one person who can help you, it's him. I don't know if he'd want to, though.
Where can I find him?
It's not that easy. I can't just take you to see him. I need proof that you're on the level with me.
What do you want me to do?
Bring me a present. Something beautiful. Something shiny. Then I'll see what I can get Armal Sadak to do for you.
Maybe I have what you're looking for. How about that?
A light mirror from before. Yes, it's wonderful. You'll find Armal Sadak not far from here, in a building that looks like a boat. When you see him, say this phrase. Mankind is but a pawn that the hand of destiny moves sometimes into the dark, and sometimes into the light. It's a password.
That's all?
That's all you need to talk to him. But if you really want him to help you, you'll need to beat him at Yong.
What's Yang? A game?
It's Armal Sadak's favorite game. He plays it all the time. He says that life is like playing Yong or something like that.
How can I beat him?
I don't really know. It's played on a board with pawns of darkness and pawns of light. And Armal says that to win, you've got to place the pawns at the corners of the board.
Can't you tell me anything else?
No. I've told you everything I know. Now you must go.
A little music box. A little music box. Nothing worth taking. Can you tell me any more?
Time to fly solo, your ugliness.
Sun God, bless me with your rays.
Hey, you! Get out of here. No outsiders allowed.
I got a message for you. Mankind is but a pawn that the hand of destiny moves, sometimes into the darkness, and sometimes into the light.
Hey, since when do animals like you write poetry? Go on, get your creepy ass out of here pronto before I kick it into the darkness for good.
Simmer down. I'm a friend of the scavengers.
Hey, listen, I don't know you and I got nothing to say to you. Got it?
Hey, get up! I got a message for you. Mankind is but a pawn that the hand of destiny moves, sometimes into the darkness, and sometimes into the light.
I see you were sent by a mutual friend.
Yes, I spoke...
Stop. I don't need to hear any more. You're welcome here. Don't give it another thought. And don't ask any questions.
I need to know who runs things around here. Tell me.
Not so fast, friend. I challenge you to a game of Yong. If you beat me, I'll tell you what you want to know.
I need to know how to play first.
It's easy. You're white, I'm black. We take turns. We each put a counter on the board, and we have to turn over at least one enemy counter. To turn over one or more of my counters, you'll have to surround them with yours. When you turn a counter over, it changes owners and color. The winner is the one who has the most counters on the board when the last square is occupied. Come on, hand over a nice weapon and let's start.
How about this weapon?
Bubbling black plague. This is an old piece of scrap iron, not a weapon. Find me something else.
How about this weapon?
Perfect. Sit down and let's play. I make the first move. Age before beauty.
This is not a good move. This is not a good move. This is not a good move.
Congratulations. You win.
So, are you gonna help me?
Okay, I'll tell you a little more. In the lower city, the scavengers and the providers work together. We get along just fine. Lori the Great Sunseer wasn't born yesterday. She leaves us alone, we leave her alone. As long as the Guardians of Fire don't get in our way. The real pain is the Concholites. Scumbags, you know what I mean? All they care about is seeing blood flow. They're the ones that attacked the Great Sunseer. But they're not smart enough to have figured it out for themselves. Someone else up there is behind it. I'm sure it's not Dorkin, but I'd give a lot to know who it is.
That was a good game.
I have to admit, you played a good game. But I'm going to keep your weapon in exchange for the information I gave you.
I'm looking for someone. A guardian of fire named Zed. Have you or one of your men seen him?
Sure, I know Zed. Everyone knows Zed. He's too brave for his own good. I heard he came down to the lower city after the attack on the Great Sunseer, but we lost track of him.
I'm looking for an antidote to the poison that's eating away at me.
You're not planning to go to the healers, I gather. Maybe you should talk to Leona, if you can find her.
Leona?
She's a hermit. She lives outside the Starlight, in the Darklands. But no one knows exactly where.
This Leona, how can I find her?
If what people say is true, you don't find her, she finds you. But you'll have a bit of a hard time to make it out of the Starlight. The Guardians of Fire have closed all the gates.
The Concholites? Where's their hideout?
Somewhere down in the sewers.
What about Dorkin? I don't understand why you brought him up.
That, my boy, is another story. In exchange for a fine weapon, I could tell you more. If you beat me at Young, of course.
Do I have to bet a weapon?
That's the rules.
How about this weapon?
Perfect. Sit down and let's play. Great. You're a good player. So, you want to know what I know about Provost Dorkin? He's all hugs and kisses with the Sunseers and the Guardians of Fire, but he's a rotten traitor. He wants to get rid of the Sunseers so he can rule the Starlight all by himself. And to do it, that jerk has signed a pact with Sordos. Dorkin must think he can make the Concholites do anything he wants and then dump them when he doesn't need them anymore.
Why not? You said Concholites are morons, right?
Right. But I know someone else is behind Sordos. Someone who ordered the attack on Lori. And by the time Dorkin figures it out, it'll be too late.
That was a good game.
You were lucky. But you're not bad. Always a pleasure to trade weapons and info with you.
Shall we play around?
Great Sun God, looks like you're hooked. You know the price. A weapon. If you win, I'll give you ammo for the Thunderbolts from before.
Boss, it's Fart Face. Round 2.
Mind your manners, Yano. Our friend comes from the upper city. I didn't hear him call you Pebblehead.
Welcome, friend. If your gullet's dry, help yourself to a drink.
Your chief's quite a guy.
Yeah, but don't rub him the wrong way.
Your chief's...
Yeah.
Let me go! I didn't steal anything.
You're gonna taste my dagger, babe. Then you'll have something to scream about. Ah, here comes the beast to rescue Beauty.
Thanks, Arcan. I owe you one.
Kali, why did you risk your life like that?
I was bartering with him. How was I supposed to know he'd try to take everything?
What did you want him to trade with you?
Look, a little thunderbolt. It still works. It's for you. Here.
Thanks. It'll come in handy. But next time, don't risk your life, okay?
Okay. Okay. I get the message.
No. No one else could do it, and I can't do it either. No one's ever opened this door. There's a kind of a slot in the casing. There's a kind of a slot in the casing. Blasted gloom. It's locked. Nothing interesting. There's nothing here. Sun God, bless me with your rays.